Hello and welcome. Beetlejuice came out in 1988 and was directed by Tim Burton, who got to showcase his whimsical and spooky style, which has become known as Burton-esque. The movie had a great lineup of stars, so let's have a look at the cast back then and what they are doing now. Sylvia Sidney as Juno. Sidney played the role of the cigarette-smoking, overworked caseworker for the dead. She was an award-winning famous movie star through the 30s, 40s and 50s. In the mid-30s, she was one of the highest paid actresses of her time. Her stardom trended downwards in the 40s and 50s as she had a reputation of being difficult to work with. She returned, and from the 60s through to the 90s, she appeared in TV movies, small film roles and TV appearances. Her last film role was as Grandma Norris in Mars Attacks in 1996 and in the short-lived TV reboot Fantasy Island in 1998. Glenn Shadix as Otho. Playing the modern interior designer, Shadix was pretty new to acting when he appeared in Beetlejuice. He went on to have some small roles in big movies like Heathers, Sleepwalkers and Demolition Man. For the most part, he appeared in one-off spots in TV shows and TV movies. In 1993, he voiced the character of the mayor of Halloween Town in The Nightmare Before Christmas. And later in his career, he did voice work in several animated series. Born in 1952, he was 36 when he appeared in Beetlejuice. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2010 at the age of 58. Jeffrey Jones as Charles Deeds. An award-winning stage actor, Jones made the transition to TV and movies in the late 70s and appeared in a long list of TV spots and movies throughout the 80s and 90s. He is probably best known for his role in Amadeus or as Ed Rooney, the school principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He appeared in the TV drama series Deadwood and in Deadwood the movie in 2019. In 2003, Jones was charged with soliciting a minor, and there have been no more acting roles since then. He was born in 1946. He was 42 when he appeared in Beetlejuice, and he will turn 78 this year. Katherine O'Hara as Delia Dietz. O'Hara started out as a comedian. She was a cast member of the Second City comedy group in Toronto and became a regular of the sketch comedy TV show that the group created called SCTV. She also did one-off roles in television shows. Through the 80s and the 90s, she appeared in many films, probably best known at the time for her role in Beetlejuice and then as the mother in Home Alone 1 and 2. As well as comedy and acting, in the late 70s, O'Hara did voice work for a number of cartoons. She would go on to do voice work throughout her career, including the animated films Nightmare Before Christmas, Over the Hedge and The Addams Family. More recently, she has seen great success for her role as Moira in the TV comedy Schitt's Creek from 2015 to 2020. And we will see her in Beetlejuice, due in September of this year. She was born in 1954. She was 34 in Beetlejuice, and this year she is 70. Alec Baldwin as Adam Maitland. Playing the newly deceased Adam Maitland in Beetlejuice, Alec Baldwin's resume is a long one. Baldwin's first acting role was 28 episodes in the long-running TV series The Doctors in 1980 to 82. He had a few small parts in TV movies and then rose to fame in the TV series Knots Landing from 1984 to 85. 1988 was a breakout year for Baldwin, with prominent roles in Beetlejuice, She's Having a Baby, Married to the Mob, Working Girl and Talk Radio. Alec Baldwin was a hit in the 90s with a long list of movies. He sort of disappears in the early 2000s, doing mostly voice work. Most notably, he's the narrator of the US version of Thomas and Friends. He has a few small roles, like a guest spot in Friends, a role in the movie Elizabethtown, and a few other small roles. Then, in 2006 to 2013, he stars in the TV comedy 30 Rock. And the movies It's Complicated, Rock of Ages, Eurotrapped, and Blue Jasmine. This leads on to more and more movies. Most recently, we can see him in the 2023 movies Supercell, 97 Minutes, and Billy's Magic World. We won't see Baldwin in Beetlejuice, but he does have a list of projects due out, including the film Rust, where tragically someone was shot and killed on the set. And at the time of recording this, Alec Baldwin is currently facing charges of involuntary manslaughter due to the shooting. He was born in 1958. He was 30 at the filming of Beetlejuice, and he is now 66. Geena Davies as Barbara Maitland. Geena Davies plays the nearly deceased Barbara Maitland in Beetlejuice. Davies started out her career as a model before appearing in the movie Tootsie in 1982. She then landed a prominent role in a TV comedy series Buffalo Bill, which ran for 2 seasons. She had the title character in a TV comedy called Sarah, which ran for 1 season, then starring roles in Fletch, Transylvania 6-5000, The Fly, Beetlejuice, Earth Girls Are Easy, and The Accidental Tourist. Davies was kept busy with movies in the early 90s, including what is probably her best known role in Thelma and Louise. She starred in Stuart Little 1, 2 and 3. She starred in the short-lived TV comedy The Geena Davies Show and in the TV drama Commander-in-Chief, which ran for 1 season, and appeared in 1 season of The Exorcist. Davies had a reoccurring role in the medical drama Grey's Anatomy, appearing in seasons 11 and 14 of the show. We can see Geena Davies in the 2020 thriller Ava and the 2023 drama Fairyland. Born in 1956, Davies was 32 in Beetlejuice, and she is now 68 years old. Winona Ryder as Lydia Dietz. Winona Ryder had only 2 acting roles prior to Beetlejuice at the age of 16 while she was still in high school. Beetlejuice was followed by the movies 1969 and Heathers, and then Ryder became sort of the it girl of the 90s with a long list of movies, with hits including Edward Scissorhands, Reality Bites, Little Women, and Alien Resurrection. Ryder withdrew from the spotlight after being arrested for shoplifting in late 2001. She had to work her way back, appearing in smaller roles and independent films. And then from 2016, we see her in the hit fantasy drama Stranger Things. Ryder also started in the 2022 thriller Gone in the Night, and we will see her reprise her Beetlejuice role in the sequel coming out in September this year. She was born in 1971. She was 16 in Beetlejuice and will be 52 this year. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. Starting his acting career in 1975 as an extra and working as an assistant on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Keaton then took small roles and performed stand-up comedy to earn extra money. In 1979, he appeared in 11 episodes of The Mary Tyler Moore Hour and starred in a short-lived TV comedy called Working Stiffs. This led to a long list of starring movie roles through the 80s and the 90s. The 2000s see Keaton in smaller roles and less commercially successful movies, with the exception of the animated movie Cars, where he was the voice of Chick Hicks. It was after his award-winning role in the 2014 movie Birdman that we see Michael Keaton back in popular demand. He has had many successful roles, but most recently we can see him in the 2023 movies The Flash and Knox Goes Away. And I'm looking forward to seeing him in Beetlejuice later this year. Born in 1951, he was 37 in Beetlejuice and will be 73 this year.
I want you to come downstairs. Delia says you can wear any sheets you want.
Let me know in the comments if you are a Tim Burton fan. Give this video a like if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel to show your support. Thanks so much for watching.